right, well, it is game time. Are you ready to play a game?
Yes.
It is time to play a special game we created just for you. It's called Parlez Vouz Francais, Shea Coulee. So we're going to show you a series of photos that to do with drag and pop culture, and you're going to tell us whether something is c'est bon, whether you like it, or whether you say non and you don't like it. And you'll tell us why you do or you don't like it.
Okay, cool.
All right, let us begin. First thing, Drag Race tours. Those big tours with all the girls. Would you say bon or say non?
Oh, c'est bon. I love going on tour with my sisters. And like, the thing is with those tours too, is you get the opportunity to go on tour with girls that like weren't in your season that you may not already know. And you get a chance to like develop like new friendships.
Right.
I did this tour in the UK called Twisted Circus, and it was my first time getting a chance to work with Violet Chachki. And I just left that tour just so in love with her. She just like, I just absolutely adore her. Her drag is exquisite. Her sense of humor is just like, just my taste.
Yes.
You know, and I was just like so glad that I had to have that I got to have that experience, because then it allowed me to develop a relationship with Violet, which I really appreciated.
Yeah, she and I went on tour with Dita Von Teese together.
Yes.
And she knows how to give you the dressing room kiki.
Yes, she does.
She
really does.
A little zing, she'll zing, zing.
Yes, I love her.
You really do have to just enjoy her very violent sense of everything.
Yes.
You can really appreciate
She's
it
just
when
a very
you get to know her.
exquisite, expensive bitch.
Oh, and
like,
the looks.
Yes, girl, and
So
the
good.
looks. I love.
All right, next one, butterflies.
I love butterflies.
Okay.
So, and it's funny too. I'm actually still in pre-production for a music video, and one of the things that we wanted to do for the shot, one of the major inspirations was the Love Galore video by SZA, where she's like on like a rotating platform surrounded by all these butterflies.
Right.
And so there's a butterfly garden in Chicago, and so we, set up this whole shot to involve me being in this butterfly garden. And then the taping of the finale of season 10 happened. And then all of a sudden these messages and things and emojis started popping up. And I need to text Asia and be like, girl, can I still do like a butterfly aesthetic and have it not be scandalous, Because I still want to do that. I think butterflies are beautiful. And I thought Asia looked beautiful during that lip sync.
She always looks beautiful.
I would say, confetti, stick to confetti and dead things. I mean, just things that aren't live animals,
right.
Or insects, just like allow that, flowers, confetti,
or
glitter.
animatronic things that are not
those
real.
things help. But I still say bon to butterflies.
What was your feelings when where were you watching the finale? On the road?
Yes. Where was I?
I was on tour watching on my Direct TV app, watching it live.
Gosh, where was I? Think I was on tour, so I had to like watch it the next day. But I had already obviously heard about it.
Been bombarded by butterfly images.
I wasn't able to make the taping because I was in Canada at the time. But I just remember being like, oh damn. That's unfortunate because I really love Asia, and it's unfortunate that she was kind of left out there at the finish line due to surprise not working out. So.
Lazy butterflies.
Yeah, those fucking butterflies.
Lazy damn butterflies.
How much oxygen do you need? I'm just kidding. I really love butterflies. I'm like,
The butterflies are tweeting you right now. Shea Coulee just read up on
I'm sure there is an account that someone already made for that, but that's like Asia's butterflies. Like I'm sure. Tweet me.
Well, one thing, butterflies will always be iconic in the Drag Race universe, good or bad.
Yep.
I hope Asia O'Hara has butterfly t-shirts, butterfly jewelry, and all the rest, because as Alaska has taught us, if they call you a bitch, write "I'm a bitch" on a t-shirt and sell it for $40.
Hello. Oh, $40.
Oh, wow. How much? 60.
Oh, see, you know what? I was like just trying to cool with like a nice like 25.
Oh, okay.
So like, you know, $40. You know what? And see,
Yeah, there you go.
see, and that fan tried to say that I overcharged.
Exactly. How dare? Last but not least, kind of serious question. What's your opinion on the racism and treatment of black queens by a large amount of Drag Race fans? Because we're seeing a lot of racism in the fandom. You know, the white queens are all, the ones who have 1 million are all skinny white queens.
Yeah.
And, you know, Vixen put a real spotlight on it.
Yeah.
Sort of calling out the optics of making Aquaria cry and what that would mean for her. So let's put a much bigger spotlight on that. What do you have to say?
I think it's really good that we're starting to have these conversations and that Queens of Color are starting to speak up. You know, I live within this, so I obviously definitely see the way that these fans can be towards Queens of Color. But the thing is, like, it's never gonna make me want to shine any less. Like, it's always worked. You know, I've always known, like when I was a child, my parents were just like, you have got to work twice as hard to get half of the recognition. So like, if you want something, like, you really got to make sure that you are committed to going out there and really doing it. Does it suck that that's the way that it is? Yes, but the thing is, like, racism is not something that's always just like so like active. It's something that can also be really passive. It's something that's systemic, that's just like woven into the fabric of our society. And I think like having these conversations, bringing these things up, bringing them to the forefront and having people be more aware of them is a great way for things to start to change, because then people will feel more comfortable calling it out, when I feel like it used to be that we felt that we always had to just kind of like play nice. And I felt like Vixen was really great at being like, what is playing nice got us, you know? Because really, what has it done? But she has created so many conversations. If I had $1 for every phone call I've had from someone that's just all like, I really want to, the things that she's talked about, I really want to understand more, and I want to understand these experiences so that I can be like a better ally. Like, that's important.
Yeah.
I wasn't getting these calls before the Vixen, you know what I'm saying? And so like the simple fact that she's been able to do that and kind of get things moving in a certain motion to get these conversations happening is really amazing, and I'm super proud of her.